Love makes people do crazy things. You ever heard that saying before? Probably, yeah. And that's because there's a lot of truth to it. Love is this powerful state, it's energy, a chemical that changes the way you think. It's like a drug. Because when I think of it, I've never seen a crackhead do some crack and wake up with two kids, a joint bank account, a mortgage, and a marriage contract. But that's how fast love can change your life. But it's not always for the better. Love makes people do crazy things. It makes them violent. It makes them start wars. It makes them destroy property. It makes them obsessive. It makes them financially incompetent. When people love something or someone, it almost comes with a sense of control. For some people, they see the object of their affection as theirs, even when it's one sided. And even worse, they'll do more for them than themselves. Love makes people do crazy things because some individuals can and will use your love against you. They'll treat everything you do as a given while also demanding extra because if you loved me, you'd do it anyways. They'll exploit your naivete and center themselves in your life because oftentimes the problem with love is that we give too much of it away and we don't love ourselves enough. But the paradox of life is when you deal with people who love themselves too much, they'll take more than they give and sabotage you to save themselves. Love makes you latch on to people. It keeps you around when you should have left. It traps you in a cycle of acceptance, struggle, highs and lows. Love has many forms, but the one that burns the brightest is usually the honeymoon stage, the beginning. Everything is fun and good, but it tricks you into believing that you should stick around longer than that. That first 3 to 6 months is different, but you can do a lot of things in 3 to 6 months. And I think that's why so many people are prone to bad decision making in that time frame. The funny part about love is that it has this red-headed step sibling called lust. And lust gets blamed for everything, while love gets to sit out and chill and enjoy the sun. People will say it wasn't love, it was lust. And I think that's because it allows them to disassociate their interest in that person or that thing and reduce it to some sort of unexplainable bad mistake. Thing is, all lust really means is a strong, intense desire for something or someone. Think of the word passion, that feeling or force to escape the mundane and step into exciting, enthusiastic, almost uncontrollable state. That's part of love too. And honestly, I could probably make the argument that love in certain forms is worse than lust. Because when someone does something out of lust, they can almost attribute it to randomness. But when they do something out of love, they can justify it, even though it was stupid to begin with. In tennis, there's a saying that goes, love means zero. And as you play the game, you add to your score. And that's sort of how it is in life. People play games, they keep score, and they play to win because nobody wants to lose, right? Thing is, love can mean anything to any given person. To one, it can mean sacrifice, duty, desire, passion, commitment. But it can also mean something to serve oneself, a high to chase, an object to control, a method to manipulate, an excuse for foolery. At any rate, somebody's going to play a losing game against the other. So either you learn to play the game or you find somebody else on your same level. Because ultimately, love can mean a lot of things. But when two versions of love don't match up, it simply means nothing. Fellas, always remember one thing. Love yourself first, or you'll spend all the time in the world chasing it from those who only love you for what you can do for them. As always, appreciate y'all for watching. If you're interested, sign up for my newsletter where I share more notes like this straight to your email inbox. And finally, leave a like below and subscribe for more.